All right, this is going to shock everybody, but if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications to all to get notified to upload the videos, like the video, comment on the videos, and be sure, do me a favor, y'all, be sure to really watch the video from beginning to end. There's no ads in it. Don't skip nothing. If you see anything that I need to critique, get timestamps. Say, hey, bud, please check this out in this video, this timestamp here. I could go to a little bit before it, and then I can listen to it all the way up to that timestamp. Then I can write it down. Then I can do a much updated video on the whole situation. Okay? So if y'all would do that huge favor for me, it'll be a huge gratitude and thank you for it. And help me get at least between 50 to 100 subs on this video here so I can go live. And then when I go live, I can better do live streams, and we can all better get down and take and look into cases a little bit further, because I am going to do a little bit more on the case. I am going to do some other stuff. I want to be able to go live stream, and the reason why, because when I go fishing, I want to be able to live stream it. I want to be able to live stream it when I go minnow trapping. I want to be able to live stream it when I go pretty much to the zoo or something like that. You know what I mean? I want to be able to live stream this stuff. Now, I can live stream on TikTok, but I can't live stream on YouTube yet because I don't have the requirements of the subscribers. It says I want to say it was 150 to 100. I'd like to get 100. So if y'all could help your boy out, subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, let me critique this video, definitely critique this video, critique my other videos, what you seen in that need to be changed or whatever. And then while you're at it, when you critique them, leave comments on either one of the videos. Let me know what you want to see more of. You want to see more of the case? You want to see more of tackle box reviews? More of the zoo, more of the aquarium, more minnow trap builds, anything like that. Let me know what you want to see more of. Alright? Anyway, that's all I got to say. Get me up to 100 subscribers. If not more. Get me up 1,000. 3,000 or 4,000. Be even better. But come on, help your boy out. I've been messing with dabbling in YouTube since 2013. Had to start my channel over and went back 2017, and I went from 20 some subscribers in 2017 to last year I had almost 1,000. Then it went down. I rebranded my channel. I deleted it, restarted it, and that's the reason why I'm only at the 15 to 18 subscribers. So I'd like to see that on up there. So if y'all could help me out, I appreciate it. Much love. Alright, I'm hoping y'all like the video I did. It's a little long, but you know what? It's well overdue. Majority of it is all about my thoughts on the Rodni case. And the rest of it is about the hatred that's coming in from Psychobabble Rap and his commenters on his channel. Y'all need to go look at his channel. Look at all his channel, all his videos and live videos he did. He's supposed to be over helping about this case about this 16-year-old girl, but he leaves off of that because Ryan Upchurch called this lady outside of her name, which is not a good fit for him. To be calling somebody outside of their name, which I understand he did it because he had reason. His reason was he asked a question to this young lady, is anime, and she couldn't answer him. So he kept calling her a B&H. And so with that being said, it happened, and she got off the panel. You can find that on either Ryan Upchurch's page, you can find it on Tony Dodge's page. One of the two. You can look up American Dream Chasers, or you can look up Ryan Upchurch YouTube page. That's going to be up there. But I can tell you this, everybody makes fun of that situation and picking and laughing at Psychobabble running his mouth about Ryan Upchurch, dogging him, slandering his name, and infringing his rights, cyberbullying, and much more. But he said he wants to stop all bullying, but he's the one bullying. Don't believe me? Go to his page and listen to him how he talks to everybody up there. People comes on the panel and got questions, want to ask questions. He said, if it's about Creek Squad or Crack Squad, he said, I don't want to hear the you know what crap. He said, y'all ain't gonna come here and do all this GD crap. I mean, it's just so vulgar. I don't know how in the world his subscribers put up with it. They're not true subscribers. They got a lot of hate in their heart. A lot of hate. We need to change it. Only way we can change that if everybody can go to his page and report him. I commend everybody going to Psychobabble Rap's page and report all his content. The whole page. Report it. Upchurch, if you're listening, report his page. Any Creek Squad members, report his page. Bare Bones, I like it. Keep them coming. Uncle Will, stand your ground. I love your content. Bare Bones, I love your content. Heck, everybody I met that's been covering this stuff, I'm going to give them a shout out. Zav Girl, Captain Kirk Reacts, Bare Bones, Uncle Will. I want to say Joker 1014. I believe that's the one. Power Stroke _ no joke. Father and Son Reacts. Man, C-Files. I commend you, bud. I commend you. Feathers. There's a lot of them. It's just too many to name. AWP. I mean, I commend y'all. I'm not following her yet, but I will be out there today. Perplex. Love it. Y'all keep it up. Y'all doing excellent work. Love the job y'all doing. Keep the attitude. Don't slow up for nothing. Morbid Reality. What you did to Captain Kurt Reacts and Zav Girl was totally disrespectful. And what you said about AWP was way disrespectful. Irresponsible. Talking about because they got 24 or 25 cases in 2 years versus 25 to 50 years, 104 cases. Well, all depends on how you look at it. If they're not used to seeing new vehicles in the water, like AWP already found a couple of times before, they're not going to suspect anything. That car's upside down like it was. They would never know what it was. They don't put magnets on it. They ain't going to know what it is. You put a diver down, they can dive right 20 foot away from that car and not even know it. So that's what I'm saying. Morbid Reality, you putting words in your mouth that you ain't going to be able to cash later. You forgot how big AWP is. I understand you give them credit in some parts, but them going around talking about this, talking about that, running their mouth to the news and Facebook, they don't do that stuff until it's confirmed. That's who it was. And that's what they did. They waited and confirmed it. See, that's where you don't watch the whole video all the way through. I'll watch the videos or either the lives. Okay? So, in reality, everybody, we got to have hindsight on everything we do. This is 2022, y'all. It ain't far for 2023. We ain't got much longer. You see what's coming. Gas prices going up now. President shocking everybody, taking people off of job sites. Keystone Pipeline. Everybody had a nice job. What happened? As soon as new president get in, boom. You got people coming in our country, they don't need to be here. I can't stop that. Only thing we can do is love them. Learn to get along with each other. United we stand, divided we fall, is what I always say and always will believe. It don't matter about the skin color. It don't. I can go up to anybody. Don't care if they're gang members or what. I can hold a conversation with anybody. I don't care if they're druggies, alcoholics, gang members. I don't care if they killed somebody before. Fresh out of prison for murder. Don't matter. I go talk to them. I give them the respect that they need. They break my respect, then that's when we got other problems. But see, me, I don't run my mouth. I don't go tell on nobody for something they did. There could be guys on the corner every day selling drugs. I'm not opening my mouth. It ain't my business. But what is my business is helping find things out on this case that needs to be brought to light. And that's what I've done for Morbid Reality. If you go back and look at AWP video and slow it down when he get ready to come back up, before he comes back up, he's back at the back of the video looking and coming back up slow. You'll see on the driver's side a seatbelt hanging out of the hatch. You'll see it. You'll see that seatbelt, my friend. People's not looking at that. I'm sorry that you're not, but that's reality. What's more reality is, he got a channel called Morbid Reality. He's not thinking the reality of everything. He's putting factual content in, as he said. But he's actually putting false content out about people that needs to stop. And I know this for 100% fact. And how I know this is one thing and one thing only. Because when he brought AWP up involved, before that, he came to Captain Kurt Reacts. Then after he got off Captain Kurt Reacts, he went into Zav Girl's life and started hounding her. Then when she said, "You're condescending," he kept on talking over her, so you go answer my questions. He talked firm. Real firm. Like he was some kind of attorney or lawyer with a little over 1,000 subs. I can babble on all this here all day long. I wish I was able to go live. So if y'all would, and y'all can, please help me get up to at least 100 subscribers so I can go live, so I can start doing some lives. And I can tell y'all more what I think and put in more of my stuff that I believe that is going on with the case. But as of right now, this will be my only video I put up about the, well, should I say almost my last video I put up about the case. All because if I put up a long video, nobody's not going to watch it. So I encourage all of y'all to watch my video from the beginning to the end. Please. Please watch it. There's some good key points in there. People might want to write down, investigate, and check for themselves. That's all I ask. Y'all watch it all the way through. What you hear me say, write it down, check it out. And if I'm wrong, comment and let me know. And tell me what part I'm wrong in. And get a timestamp. Let me go back and watch my video. And I can go back and correct it. Okay? I don't mind somebody correcting me. Alright? Deuces. What up, everybody? Your boy Kelly with Fishing and Adventures here. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications to get notified after I upload the videos. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like. Leave a comment or two on any video you want to. And if you want to see anything different, just let me know. But anyway, this video is my thoughts on the Cali Rodney case. Alright, let's dig in. So far we know we have so many people involved. Quite a few people involved, to be exact. bear with me. I got to get my phone right. But I'm in the car, y'all. Oh, Lord. I'm making y'all drunk. I'm sorry. All right, we'll try that right there. It looks like it's going to work. Anyway, my thoughts on the Callie Rodni case is this. One, she went missing August 6th. They pinged her phone. Last ping was around 12:30, 12:33. So, thing about the pings. People want to know what that is. It's the last GPS coordinates your phone picked up at. Okay? Her friend Sammy Smith says she called her at 12:36. Has anybody located Sammy Smith and got her phone and checked their phone to see does it correlate with what she said? As what I mean is, did she really call her at 12:36 and just didn't get through? But she says she talked to her at 12:36. But I'm trying to figure out how did she talk to her unless she left a voicemail. That's the only thing she could do if the phone's turned off or dead. The battery's dead. Is leave voicemail. To me, I call suspicion activity on that part, okay? And for one reason I said that, because she never talked to Callie at 12:36, and the reason being is because the phone was dead or either turned off at 12:30, 12:33, which is last known ping at Prosser Creek Reservoir. All right, they bringing in her ex, Jagger. Jagger has nothing to do with it. He's been cleared, 100% been cleared. Everybody quit giving him death threats. Quit going on his TikTok or YouTube, any of his social media, leaving any hateful comments, hateful message. Ask what did he do? Well, how come he didn't do this? Or yada yada. Look, he said he was 4 hours away. His timeline pulled up, his GPS coordinates pulled up, matches what he said. Law enforcement had confirmed it. Trust me on this. He had confirmed that he was out of town 3 to 4 hours away. And I believe the guy. All right. Let's fast forward a little bit more further. This AWP ended up having a interview with this Nick guy, which was AAA. He said he's got a call to come check out a vehicle, and the description matched was Callie Rodni and a guy in a black hat, straight bill with SF on it, and hair coming out on the side, like acne on the face, slim build, white bro tank or tank top or wife beater as we call them here in the South. Didn't fully give a name out because he didn't know who the guy was. Did he see any pictures or point out any pictures of who it could be? No, he did not. AWP did a full interview with him on the whole situation, but you won't see that until the rest of the stuff come out with the Callie Rodni case from law enforcement, which is shady. Law enforcement been shady ever since AWP got there. They already had a dive team, search team out there searching Boca, they searched Prosser, and they told AWP don't need to search Prosser because it's been searched and done been dived on. Well, my thing is that if they dived on it, didn't see nothing, so that means was the car in there at the time when they did, or no? That's something we don't know. Or if it was, did somebody go out there and cover the tracks up when the car went in, or what? Don't know. So you have to put things in perspective, get your theories, your opinion, your reactions, and your speculations on point with this situation at this time. Now, given the fact the car's in the water, AWP finds it in 35 minutes. Okay, in between 7.5 to 14 foot of water. 7.5 is the lowest point, pretty much where the highest point of the car was in the water. And I'm saying 7.5 to 14 feet. It was another YouTuber, I want to say Barebone Reacts. I think he pointed out it was 7.5. Well, 7.5 is at the lowest point. The lowest as you're going in. So you got to remember that car is facing, her SUV was facing down like this here a little bit, almost in an incline. Okay, so this part, which was the back end of the vehicle, down to the front end, like this right here, is going down. So one window was halfway down, the other window was completely out. The driver's side window was all the way up. The back driver's side window, it was halfway down. The passenger side front window was completely out. Okay? And the other window on the passenger side, I believe it was all the way up as well. And they got around to the other side and back to one side. You can see something hanging, which speculation said it was a foot. That they did find shoes in the vehicle when he went around to one side, and did end up going back to the rear hatch, and there was a body. The body, one in the front seat, one in the back seat, like it was trying to come out. Then I noticed something on that video at the tail end when the diver Nick was coming back up slowly, and the camera shifted around to the driver's side of the vehicle again. There was a seat belt pulled out of the hatch and lodged. With that, my speculation, my opinion, my reaction is the body was held down by that seatbelt and her legs was dangling. If her body was not held down like that, her whole body and legs all would be floating up. They will never be like this here. Her legs wouldn't be floating like this here. So, given that fact, knowing she'd been down in the water for 2 weeks, give or take, could be less than that, depends on when they put it in, when the vehicle was in, or whatever. I can tell you right now, that vehicle did not get put in by Callie Rodney. Ain't no way in the world she went in that vehicle, strapped herself in the back like that, tied herself down, and closed the hatch, and let it go. Ain't no way. But that's my thoughts on that part there. Now, all the bashing on AWP, let me tell you something. AWP ain't had nothing to do with it. But the AAA guy, Nick, did give his statement to AWP. AWP went with what they had and went on about their way and done their search. There was one guy, Morbid Reality, my friend. You need to think on AWP's situation, because not once AWP will not release anything on any social media until things are done right. Callie Rodney's body was found August the 21st. I know that very well because it's my son's birthday. Okay? Well, the vehicle was found, then they processed it, got the body, and done autopsy, and it come back Callie Rodney. September 2nd or so, AWP put their video out on YouTube for everybody who subscribed to see it. The members only got access to it before we did, and they saw it already. And see, this is where the speculation come in and the fake news come in about AWP. They say they put it on all over the Facebook page and they confirmed it was the body of Callie Rodney. Well, AWP didn't confirm it until September 2nd. They put the video out. So, you tell me, all the editing that they do, which they can't put stuff in that don't correlate to that video. So, Morbid Reality, I think you need to go back and readjust your stuff and quit jumping panel to panel, try to be a government official, and think you going to go in these people here and get into their minds. You can come read mine all you want to, figure out my channel all you want to. It don't make a difference to me. You can ask questions, because I go on and tell you, you'll be blocked. As soon as I see you come in, automatically blocked. And everybody, I'm telling y'all right now, there's quite a few people in this case is suspicious. SS Investigates, he's one of them. Sammy, she's definitely one of them. Jagger, he's clear. He's free and clear. Cause he was in Napa. He showed his GPS coordinates, and somehow they got loosed out, or leaked out, should I say, not loose out, leaked out, And I saw the coordinates, and I was very pleased to see them coordinates. And if some people on TikTok world or whatever has beef with Jagger, leave him alone. He ain't have nothing to do with this. He has nothing to do with it. Whether if he had a phone call or something about it, that's it. And why would he? I mean, I don't even think he had the slightest phone call until he found out she was missing. So, I mean, I can't pinpoint the phone calls and stuff of that nature. And Ickamel, y'all want to bring him in. I don't see anything wrong with Ickamel. I don't see nothing wrong that Ronnie Jones did. But everybody just was leading everybody in a hurdle with Ickamel, Ronnie Jones. Then you end up getting this Tony Dodge guy from American Dream Chaser, speculating and stuff like that, putting his theory in, and everybody wanting to give him hate and shade on some things. I can understand he's got a thing at nighttime he does, a somnic hour or whatever you want to call it, but that's his business. There were some things questionable with him and his Instagram, talking about some GBs and quotation gangbang, but several people want to know who he's talking about, what he was talking about with that. Anyway, that's not for me to find out. My thing is to find out what happened to Callie Rodni. So I got digging in a little bit more, and I found out people was talking about a lady named Exanime, which she's a 2-time war veteran. She is active duty in the Army. She works part-time for NASA. So, I mean, given the facts with her having high credentials like that, people want to blame her being part of the thing. I went and looked at her video. I said numerous times, I did a video, and which I got one, and a video up. I can't remember which one it was, but I did put in one of the videos I said something about she having a dive gear where she can propel herself down further without swimming, which come to find out that's not what it was. It was wheels to a kayak. I have pictures. I can prove that 100%. And she edited her video, or somebody edited her video tremendously, because when she got in the water, she started paddling. Next thing you know, she's already close to where she's getting ready to get back on land, going to the campground. That don't mean she had anything to do with the situation. There's pictures that she's at the booth getting signed up, to help search, and she had a pen in her hand and bent over to get ready to sign. So, I mean, did she sign it or what? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, because although she had a pen in her hand, she bent down. That's the only pictures I saw. I'm not putting these pictures up because it has names of everybody on them, on that sheet of paper, and I'm not doxing nobody. I'm not having nobody come after me and say, well, you leaked this person's name and they can find this person's address. Not me. I'm not doing it. With all that being said and taken in context, and the rest of my research I've been doing, you got people like Barry Bones, you got Uncle Will, you got Zav Girl, Captain Kurt, you got Power Stroke _ No Joke, Father and Son. You got people like that, and you got my homeboy Ryan Upchurch. And then you got a psycho called Psycho Bible Rap. Been dogging the crap out of these people, just like Morbid did with Captain Kurt Reacts and Zav Girl. But he's by far not worthy of listening to. But the one you got to watch out for is Psycho Bible Rap. He's been going around dogging the crap out of Ryan Upchurch, doxing him, slandering him, cyberbullying, harassment, him and his mama both. He's talking about 16-year-old girl taking Viagra before she get there, and all this other stuff. So who would you rather be on? What side would you rather be on? If your mind is a right mind, and you got conscience in your heart, and you know you want to save a little girl, or any girl, or anybody's been missing, you do what you got to do. But you portray that by listening to this babbling daggone psycho guy, fussing, cussing, vulgar language and vulgar attitude towards anybody and everybody who has anything or any kind of association with Ryan Up Church. Why would you do that? Why would you follow this guy? My thing is, why would you follow him? You're hurting yourself in the long run, because anybody that's in his channel comments anything about Ryan Up Church or Zav Girl, Captain Kurt, Bare Bones, Uncle Will, anybody comments anything like that of that nature or have anything to do with any of them, he'll threaten to shut your YouTube down, saying you don't need a YouTube channel, that you are going to shut it down, and you're going to do away with it. He cannot make nobody get rid of that YouTube channel. He cannot take it down because he don't work for YouTube himself. YouTube is already looking at him. And YouTube's not the only one looking at him. You got the law enforcement. You got FBI's and stuff looking into his page. It'll only take one person, and that one person can be Ryan Up Church, go in into his channel and mark report user, infringing his rights, talking trash about him. Every video he has up is all about Ryan Up Church. All about it. He don't go back and refresh his memory. He don't go back and look at videos about Ryan Up Church. And he wants to throw the rug on Ryan Up Church because Johnny Cashville and all this other crap. And then he said he's mad because of that, and he knocked him down from redone his albums. Up Church are taking his video. The man been on for 7 years getting paid, not done a daggone thing for him. So why would you keep him on an album if you're not going to help the man? You know what I mean? I wouldn't keep him on an album. If I was an independent artist and I had that guy help me or had somebody help me like that, he only showed up 2 times out of 5 albums I did. You think I'm gonna pay him for all of it? No. Ryan Up Church didn't pay him. He's not gonna pay him. He paid him for 7 years. And Ryan Up Church bought everything. Hand him everything he needed. That's not Up Church's fault. So Psycho Bible, do your research, investigate before you run your mouth. Take it easy on daggone Uncle Will. Take it easy on Bare Bones. Take it easy on everybody. See what they got to say. Besides coming off all negative, they're talking about your shop is not a shop, it's a garage, but you can go out there and work in it. That's a shop, bud. If you do transmission work, excuse me. If you go out there in that shop and you work in there, mechanic work, transmissions or whatever, if you go out there and do that, trust and believe me, you are in the shop. You don't call the shop that you worked at so-called 49 years a garage, do you? I don't think you did. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, I'm a Ryan Up Church fan. Has been ever since 2017. Probably earlier than that, when he first got on YouTube, started doing his cracking up jokes, I was a fan of Ryan Up Church. Creek Squad. Everybody's going to have to learn how to take a little effort and do research. Get you a piece of paper, write these names down, see what you can find out about them. Look at the YouTube channel and stuff. When I went to Psycho Bible's YouTube channel, let me tell you something. You talking about all that negativity, and he goes in there on one of his lives I went to, about bullies and stuff, how we going to stop them and how we going to do this and do that. Let me tell you something. You can only stop a bully one way. It's not just let them get rid of it, let them talk it out, and you just sit there and just let them go. Up Church is smarter than what you think, Psycho Bible. And everybody, I think y'all seen that. He fueled the fire, got the fire built up, and he backed out. He didn't back out because he was scared. He backed out because he got other things, bigger and better things he's doing. And I wouldn't be afraid saying he's out collecting evidence on this Psycho Bible and everybody else that's run his name in the ground in the comment section. He's screenshotting, he's screen recording, he's saving videos. Oh yes, his bodyguards and security guards on top of everything, guarantee you. And you got this fool Psycho Bible talking about he'll come to his house, he'll meet this person, he'll go to this person, stop a mud hole in your tail. Let me tell you something. When a man get that cocky, you only can get cocky only but so much. They're waiting to lure Roundup Church out. He keeps bringing up, wanting him to apologize to Anime for calling her a lie, for busting her bubble on Tony Dodge's page, because he asked her a question she never answered. He want him to apologize for calling her the B word and the H word. Upchurch ain't gonna apologize for something that he was asking the question for and never got an answer. I'm just plain old sorry on that one, because it would never happen. And trust and believe me, I know this 100%. Why would you apologize to somebody who's been slandering, harassing, and bullying you, infringing your rights, and using your name for clout and views in every video, in every live? I would never do it. Never do it. Mark my words, I would never do it. And I can go ahead and tell you, Upchurch is not going to apologize to him or her. And right now, she discredited the army because one thing, she did a heroic activity. She went and brought her family home, to her home. Psycho Bible got a certificate with her full name under his community page. Go on his community page and scroll up, you'll see it. Guarantee you. Not only that, the news put her first and last name out. So everybody wondering how her name got out and how these hate crimes and stuff are starting. This is how it's happening. Not only that, they starting it because they know there's something wrong and something suspect with the individual itself. With the individual itself. Now, I can tell you this, my perspective, I don't think she had anything to do with it. And thank you for your service, Anime. I'm not going to blame you for anything, because only thing I'll blame you for is not answering the question when Upchurch asked you that question. You could have just simply gave him an answer, whether it's the right answer or the wrong answer. It didn't really matter. And he asked you what you was doing there, yada yada. You're like, well, I went there to sign the paper, and they told me what days I could come and search. All you had to say. All you had to say. And then you could explain the other stuff in the back of your vehicle. Tell them it was wheels for your kayak to move it around. I call it a kayak buddy, but kayak assist. They got something, they got a name for it. I can't remember the name of it, but I know what it's for. You could explain all of that. But for the ones who don't know what I'm talking about, I will insert that picture in at the end of my video here. So, given the facts that we gotten so far, that I know some of them is factual, some of the stuff that Zav Girl, well, some of the stuff Zanabay put out, it's factual. But her question that she was asked is sketchy. She never answered why she was there. All she had to do is say she went there to sign the paper that told her, come search it at this day or yada yada, whatever. Done deal. Well, you don't want a kayak. Kayak, yeah, it's a good thing to have a kayak where you put it on land and walk the beach area, whatever. All you had to say. But also knowing she could have drove over to the campground side where she drove that on the opposite side. So, therefore, and there's also speculation and rumors saying she's been there before this had happened, and she is talking to SF's son, Austin Fisher, saying that she don't remember being grown up. She said this place grew up a lot since the last time I've been here. I remember hearing that in the video as well on Tony Dodge's page. And if you watch Tony Dodge's page when her and Austin Fisher's talking, she does the hand gestures, hands on the mouth like military and law enforcement personnel always do for certain things, you know. And Austin Fisher was doing the same thing. Then she made a comment. You see our hands over our face, yada yada, and you see him get all bug-eyed about it. And he picks his phone up. Then she says something else. But she said, if the car's in the mud, you ain't gonna find it there or something like that. Then she leans back, and that mad face attitude, that right there was suspicious. That's the only thing I got on Zanime. But for Zav Girl, Captain Kurt, y'all keep up the work. Y'all doing good. Perplex, thank you for helping them out. I don't know you that well, but as far as what I know of, you've been in the lives. You've been a tremendous help to both of them. Round Up Church, we're praying for you, bruh. Keep off the radar. There's a lot of speculation that they want you to come out and talk and say some more stuff, and pretty much they want to throw you in the rug. That's what Psycho Bow was trying to do, get you thrown on the rug, get you to say some stuff so he can catch you and end up getting stuff on you, incriminate you and some other stuff. There was talk that somehow somebody ended up getting the address to a place that Psycho Bow was talking about, said it was a retired deputy sheriff that lives there, and he threw out that they had their concealed carries or something. They all got them, and he gave him a description where Psycho Bow gave a description in his area, what he lived in, where he's at, how far down, the whole 9 yards. He told it. And I'm gonna tell you, it was all in the community area on Psycho Bible. What I'm talking about his location and stuff. Talking about that he might have a lawyer go pro bono and stuff like that. But I hate to tell you, Psycho Bible, you're going to carry Round Up Church to court for what? You have no ties. Because when it gets to court, when they see all the stuff, all the videos, and listen to all the videos you did with Round Up Church, you know who's going to end up being one paying? You were supposed to be helping Zanime. You was doing it for your own recognizance, your own content, your own clout, your own views. I'm surprised to see within 2 days I have not watched you or looked at your channel that you went from 4.36 to 4.39K subscribers. I'm very, very dissettled on that, because it should be 0 subscribers for you as the way you talk to people. That's my theory, my own opinion, my speculations. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you can call me a babbling fool all you want to. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm no babbling fool. Because me sitting here looking at you and watching you, how you talk to people in that podcast, what you call podcast, which is a live stream, really. Podcast would be like me and the back seat right here on the passenger side of my wife's car, mine of my wife's car here. If I had somebody back there, they'll have headphones in just like I would, and we have a laptop up here, or whatever. You better see me and him both, anywhere, whatever, how we have it set up, you better see us. That's a podcast when you got more than one people in your area with you, beside you, next to you. That's a podcast. You doing a live stream. You can't call it a live stream a podcast. Just like some of your live streams you do during the day, you got a guy or a lady right there beside you. Now, whether that's the retired deputy you're talking about, or whether that's your wife, I don't think your wife will go in there and sit in that room with you at all. Not the way you talk to some of these people. Especially the way you talk to Round Up Church mama. Miss Patty Lynn, I'm sorry you having to deal with his corrupt mouth, But you're a very sweet lady. I love your content. Keep on pushing it out. I know you ain't letting it get under your skin because you from the South and you got thick skin. Keep it on. Because seatbelts will get tighter for him. And he's going to end up eventually, well, people say they're going to end up hanging themselves for something they should have kept their mouth out of. And putting your name out there and your son Upchurch's name out there. He ain't doing nothing but try to gain views, which he's doing a pretty good job on, but for the wrong reason. Guarantee you, if Ron Upchurch will come up and say, look, this is my apology video for everybody that I wronged. I want to say sorry. I was wrong. To Zanime, I'm definitely sorry for calling you outside of your name, yada, yada. You know, if Ron Upchurch does that, you think he'll stop babbling his mouth? No. He'll find something else to critique him on. He'll find something else to babble his lips with. That's psychobabble for you. They don't call him psychobabble for nothing, do they? Call Ron Upchurch a meth head, crack squad. I wish Upchurch would get this video and see it. I wish somebody knows Ron Upchurch personally, telling him to go take Creek Squad and patent the word Creek Squad. And the reason why I'm saying that, because every time he comes up saying it out his mouth, that's dollar bills for Ron Upchurch. Tell him patent Crack Squad too. Because every time he says Crack Squad or Creek Squad, that's more money for him that he's going to have to worry about paying up. And anybody in the comment section that's against Ron Upchurch says it, that's money out of their pocket they're going to have to start paying. And when eventually he's going to run out of words to say, he's not going to be able to say nothing. And when he get hit with all this money and lawsuit money he's going to have to pay, I wonder how much of a babbling fool he's going to be then. Because you're not going to be a babbling fool. If I got something patent, you're not going to be a babbling fool and run it in the ground. That's for sure. Creek Squad is Creek Squad. And everybody knows Ron Upchurch to give you the shirt off his back. You know, done said that numerous times. And I'll say it to the day I die. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. I ain't got much more of this rumbling around on my mouth. But I can tell you right now, rest well assured, everybody need to hear this. I just giving my thoughts on the whole Callie Rodney case. And I know the last part of it here has not been about the Callie Rodney case, but it leads up to the Callie Rodney case and it dissipates from it. That's how quick psychobabble turned this stuff in. We're supposed to be helping a little girl. But Ron Upchurch was doing what he thought. Ron Upchurch got a death threat from a girl from Alabama who's 23 years old. I'm not putting her name out here because I don't want her name to be out. But she thought Ron Upchurch was talking about her. Then she threatened to kill him, which is also communicating a threat, which I imagine if I hear it again out of her mouth, I imagine that I will be able to take and find out when I look at her YouTube channel again and see if she has an update video about it. But if she don't, I will try to find her personally and let her know Upchurch was not talking about her. He was talking about this 16-year-old girl who went missing August 6th. They found her in the back of the hatch of the car, and she was drugged. She was drunk, or either they done something wrong and she was OD'd on drugs or whatever, and they knocked her upside the head, thought she was dead, which she probably might not be. I don't know. I don't know the results yet. I don't know. I know she was in the water and she was bound down with a seatbelt like she was. She didn't have time to think about it. You got seconds to get out of the car, not minutes, seconds. With the window already busted out, one halfway down, that right there is a telltale sign of foul play. Say what you want, say what you don't want, but I can tell you, you putting a car in the water, window busted out, and one halfway down, that's foul play. All day. Unless you just try to get rid of the car and you really didn't know she was in the back. I mean, somebody else could put her in the back, and the ones who put the car in the water may not know she was back there. That's true. That is very, very true. But there's a lot of sketchy shit going on. Sorry for my words, but I hate to put it that way, but there's a lot of sketchy stuff going on. Eventually, it'll be brought to justice. And Miss Rodney, Mr. Rodney, I'm sorry for your loss. Mr. David, I'm sorry for your loss. Check It TV. How you find a perfectly clean laptop in a body of water. And when you get it, you skate. You don't have gloves on getting it out of the water. You open the laptop up, looks perfectly fine. It looks like it's been waterlogged, and all that nature. But when you put it in the back of your vehicle, it's got a mud spot where it says Virginity Rocks, right at the V and I. There's a mud spot. Not only top of that, something on the screen is white, and something on the key is either white or the key been busted up. One of the two. Explain yourself. Your viewers see you making people pay for membership. You putting a little bit of details in on your channel. Talking about you're not gaining monetary value. You're not monetizing your channel. You ain't got to monetize it when you're charging a fee for membership only. You're not charging. No, you ain't getting no. You get more money by that than you are dagging YouTube. YouTube's gonna be checking into you too, bud. They gonna be checking into you. SF investigates. It's kind of shady what you and Check It TV did. Real funny. Real funny what y'all did. Y'all ended up meeting. Well, you was coming out on the CB, and then he was turning in, went down your way. He stopped, you stopped, and asked questions. All of a sudden, you edit the part out that you want nobody to hear. He asked you about the Cali Rodney stuff, and gone. Edit. You didn't keep it in there. If you ain't got nothing to hide, you were too busy worrying about your identity being brought out. You was all blurred out first get-go, then all of a sudden your face shows up. That's shady. My thing is, why is there a private investigator investigating anything? A private investigator should be just only investigating kids that was at that party. Should be. The only thing investigating. If the family hired you to go investigate certain kids, that's what you should do. And find out what they think happened. You know, get buddies with them. Be friends with them. Buy them a steak dinner or something. You know, get in. Then find out if they find anything out about the situation or they know more than what they're telling. Then you bring that back to law enforcement around the family. You know, it's so simple. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all liked the video. I know it's long, but anyway, I hated to do it this way, but anyhow, it's just, like I said, my thoughts on the Cali Rodney case. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, get notified of all new videos. Like the video, comment the video. I'll see y'all on that next one.